Hey, Kate, what did you eat last night?
I was at a dinner party that my friend Liz gave because another friend of ours, Miriam, is moving out of town. So it was a farewell for her, and she served this lovely sort of gazpacho-y type soup that she modified for me because it's supposed to have clam juice in it or clamato juice in it.
I hate that juice.
She knew that I didn't like seafood, so she took it out, which I'm grateful for. People have tried to sneak it in on Bloody Marys and stuff, and it tastes like fish in a Bloody Mary. I don't know how they think I wouldn't notice.
I think this is why I've hated Bloody Marys for so long, because it was always made with that.
That's called a bloody something else, but yeah.
Okay.
I think out there, that makes sense. Out in Maryland, that they would use that more. Yeah. And then she did these really delicious lettuce wraps with some kind of turkey. It was like an Asian turkey hash type thing that we put in these lettuce wraps. It was delicious, really gingery. And then she made a peach crumble out of fresh peaches and served it with vanilla ice cream. It was lovely, lovely meal.
That sounds amazing.
It was great. What did you have?
I had cauliflower rice stuffed peppers. Really tasty, really simple. And you basically, obviously, just puree all the cauliflower. And then I mixed that with a salsa, basically a store-bought salsa. And I put in some cumin powder, some chili powder, and then I actually put in some very spicy peppers. And you mix it with a little lime juice, and then you just stuff the peppers and bake them. And I stuffed them in one orange, one green, and one red pepper. It was really tasty, and I baked them all, and I only ate one. And now I have 5 other stuffed peppers in my freezer waiting to be consumed.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
Yeah, my mom always says, my mom says a lot of things. Cook once, eat twice, or cook once, eat 7 times, actually, more accurately.
Oh, I love cook once, eat twice. That woman's got a lot of wisdom.
She really does. Hello, and welcome to another episode of You Won't Believe What I Ate Last Night. I'm Kate DeVore.
And I'm Rick Fiore.
And this is our ongoing conversation about food, weight management, and trying to be and stay healthy in a really tasty world.
With love, kindness, and compassion towards ourselves and others.
Today is a special episode. We are live from Philadelphia. We are at
the Reading Terminal Market.
It's one of those awesome markets where you walk around and there's just all these stalls of all kinds of amazing combustibles. And we just passed something at a diner that has something called a Breakfast Jawn, Jawn, listed, and we're like standing there going, I wonder what that is.
And then some really nice, slightly adorable guy comes by and tells us that it's basically in a bowl. At the bottom is...
He said it's a giant breakfast sandwich, but it's the size of a bowl.
Size of a bowl.
And it's got chorizo and eggs and...
potato and cheese.
On a giant roll, and he said it's enormous.
And it's really good, though.
Yeah, and he was super nice, so we have decided we like it here. So we're going to take you around the market with us. So we're standing in this little corner. Oh, look at the pig statue.
Oh.
And there's a bakery and a cheesesteak place and a turkey place and a burger and salad place.
Vegan place. There's an Indian place.
Yeah, there's
chicken.
Oh, local poultry. Let's go see if they'll talk to us.
Everything you could possibly want here. It's a great place to come and shop and go home for the day and make your meal.
Yeah, and there's more places that you can actually buy lunch here and stuff than we thought also. So there's like every kind of stall for food that you could eat right now that you could imagine as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful salads.
We're standing right next to those beautiful salad cases.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even hungry, but I want, oh my God, look at the mac and cheese.
Oh my God, that looks sinful. Sinful, I tell you.
Literally salivating, and we just had breakfast. So here we are in front of a produce stand that's called...
OK Produce.
Yeah, OK Produce.
There it is.
That's it.
It's just okay.
Apparently.
You know what it reminds me of? You know when you're driving around and you see those bumper stickers that you're always like, bare minimum. What does that say?
Coexist.
Coexist.
I always make fun of the coexist bumper stickers. Like, it seems like such a low bar.
Just get to coexist and we'll be fine. Like, really, people?
Although lately I don't think it's as weird anymore. Now that I think about it. I know.
All right, we'll take you, OK Produce.
That's right. So the Metropolitan Bakery has these beautiful European-style cakes and croissants and bagels and rolls and bread. And they have granola. It looks just lovely. First question is, what's your name and where are we?
My name is Stephanie. We're at Metropolitan Bakery in the Reading Terminal Market.
Awesome. Great.
And what do you sell?
We sell bread mostly. Some sweets and goods and baked stuff. Pizza occasionally.
Cool.
Nice.
And what makes it special?
It's European style, so almost all the bread is sourdough. It's like got the fermentation process. Some of it takes 5 days.
Yeah.
And like the cakes are classic, so it's not overly sweet frosted stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
And what did you eat last night?
What did I eat last night? some macaroni and cheese with too much scallion in it, and roasted Brussels sprouts and zucchini.
That sounds like a delicious dinner.
It was great. I just put one too many scallions in the mac and cheese.
Yeah, tipped it over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you stay healthy in a tasty world?
It can definitely be difficult. It helps that I like vegetables, so eating lots of vegetables is good. Yeah. But I just try to make sure usually that half my plate is a vegetable, and then the rest can be whatever I want.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. And how do you do it with loud kindness and compassion towards yourself and others?
How do you
stay good in the world?
Well, I actually do try to do ethical eating, like making sure that things are local when possible and cruelty-free, eating seasonally. I also just like to cook food for people all the time.
Yeah.
I like lure people into my house for dinners and everything.
We couldn't understand that at all.
Yeah, it's great being here, because sometimes we get extra bread, like, at the end of the day, and then I get to be a bread
You
bear.
got to share it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. The first question is, who are you?
Anuj Gupta, ANUJ GUPTA, General Manager of Reading Terminal Market.
Excellent. Great. And can you just tell us a little bit about what the market is?
The market is the greatest public market in America. It's a collection of 78 plus small, mostly family-owned businesses, offering just about anything you can imagine in the culinary world, whether it's prepared foods or foods that you want to fill your fridge and your cupboard with, and everything else that you need to accessorize your kitchen. When it comes to food, the Reading Terminal Market should be number one on your hit list.
Absolutely. We agree.
What makes it so special?
There are many things that make this place special. One of them is the fact that this is arguably the most diverse public space in Philadelphia. I think it's one of the country's most diverse public spaces. It's a place where every race, every nationality, every ethnicity, every religion, the entire income spectrum, everybody comes here. And they're all coming here essentially doing exactly the same thing in the same way. There's no VIP lines. You can't buy your way to a nicer seating area. Folks sit communal style in our main seating areas. And that's the dynamic, this true sort of cauldron of everyone, of every background coming into one space. You don't see that much anymore. And we have maintained that. That's actually part of our mission statement as a nonprofit corporation.
Oh, you're a nonprofit.
We are a nonprofit.
Nice.
Yes.
That's fascinating.
Yes.
And we've seen your signs up about local merchandise. Is that's something that's important to you guys?
It's very important, and we have a policy of not having any chains or franchises in the building.
Really?
These are all Philadelphia businesses. Like I said, most of them are family-owned businesses. We have a very heavy emphasis on what we call the owner-operator, which is we want the person who sold you the sausage to be the person who made the sausage and opened the store in the morning and closes at night.
Yeah.
Increasingly, again, that's another dynamic that's increasingly hard to find.
I can imagine.
It is, and we work very hard to maintain that. We are now the most visited site in Philadelphia. Last year, we drew about 6.5 million people.
Awesome.
And it's because it's not the tourists that drive our success. It's still our locals. But tourists come here because we are still such an authentic market.
Yeah, it really is so specific. How many vendors do you have?
Just over 78.
Okay.
Wow, that's great.
That's
Yeah, you do get such a sense of locality here, like of localness here, even with the people.
It's very
here.
authentic.
It's really wonderful.
Yeah.
So we're standing here in front of Made Fresh Condiment here at the market, and they have the most interesting array of things. I've never really seen anything like it. They've got all these condiments. They do
Crazy.
freshly made butter and all these sauces like sambal and hoisin and harissa.
Thai curry, a mango curd, herb goat cheese. They have a harissa. They all look so wonderful.
And hot sauce. I mean, there's like 20 different sauces. They've got all kinds of stuff. It's really interesting.
Passion fruit curd. Hi, how are you?
Hello there.
First of all, who are you? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brett.
Brett, thank you. And where are we here?
We are currently at Condiment in the Reading Terminal Market.
Excellent.
And what makes this place special?
We make all fresh, complimentary condiments for your meal. Things to make your meal a little bit better or start a meal.
That's interesting because everything is about sauce, right? Like sauce is the key to everything.
Let's try to be sauceum.
Yeah. And so you sell condiments, and what makes you unique?
Well, we are making everything fresh right here. And you can also taste it, which you can't do in the aisles of your grocery store.
That is very true.
You can also marinate things right in the market.
What do you mean?
You can go right over to one of the meat vendors and come back here. We'll marinate it for you.
That is brilliant.
Yes.
I
That's
love
great.
that. What did you eat last night?
I had some duck tacos.
Duck taco.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you have any condiments on that?
Actually, I didn't. I brought some stuff earlier and had some harissa,
Oh yeah.
which we make right here as
I
well.
love
Do you feel like
harissa.
you're cheating when you don't have condiments?
Sometimes. I mean, I sometimes just eat them by themselves.
Right.
Pimento
I can
cheese, I can have this with just a spoon.
I can. Oh well, cheese for sure, and like lemon curd, I could probably eat straight up with no trouble.
And how do you stay tasty in a really healthy world?
How do you stay healthy?
How do you
in a
stay
really
healthy in a
tasty
really
world?
tasty world?
Oh, everything in moderation.
That's a good one.
That's a good idea.
And how do you do it with love, kindness, and compassion toward yourself and others? How do you stay good?
Well, you just kind of think about what you're eating and how you're eating it. If you're shopping local, you're helping somebody else that you might know.
Awesome.
Can we try something? Oh, thank you. Sorry.
I'm gonna try the lime curd.
You can bring it up a little bit more. If this isn't as spicy as you want it, you can add a little harissa in there. Maybe put a dash of samalik in it to kick it up a notch.
That makes sense.
Not to kick it up a notch.
How is it? I'm good.
It's really good. Really tasty.
Excellent.
God,
Good
you can
Thai
taste
curd.
the Thai curry. Oh,
Great. I'd like to try the lime curd, please. Is it coconutty, Rick?
it's very
Nice
coconutty,
thing about
yeah.
our lime curd is we use it in partnership with the Flying Monkey Bakery.
Oh, cool.
We share a common owner, so they make us crackers and biscuits as well as our new pie
nice.
fries.
Nice.
It's great to
We
have
send them some
partners.
lime
Thank
curd
you. Oh, that's
to
very
put
cool.
into cupcakes and pies.
Oh my god. It's so good. It's just the right amount of sweet, nice and limey. It's totally
A
delicious.
little like tart aftertaste.
I love it. And it ends with lime instead of sugar. It's awesome. Tell us what the stall is and what you sell.
We have local foods from Lancaster County, snacks, canned goods, honey, crafts,
Jams.
jams, jellies.
Yeah, preserved stuff. And what makes it special? How is this different than the stuff we find in the grocery store?
It's local. Everything we have here is local. All natural ingredients, no preservatives, all that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
nice.
That's awesome. All right, here's our next question. What did you eat last night?
I don't think I really ate anything.
Oh, no, that's a crime.
I too busy. I worked late and
Oh, wow.
the Christmas season's got me going crazy.
So you guys are really busy right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine skipping a meal. Even if I'm working.
Well, you work with food, so.
That's right. How do you stay healthy in a tasty world?
I eat natural foods. I don't really eat snacks. Stay away from sodas. Drink lots of water.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's great.
That's great. And then the last question is, how do you stay healthy with love, kindness, and compassion towards yourself and others? What do you do to stay good in this world?
Go to church.
Awesome.
Nice.
I don't know. My mom and dad told me everything I know, so
Oh, sweet.
That's perfect.
That's
try to live off of what I learned as a little kid. So
That's great.
Awesome.
And is this related to a religious area?
yeah, I did grow up Amish, so
Yeah, so it's an Amish area, it's an Amish culture,
Yeah.
Amish food and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks. And what's your name?
Amos.
Amos. All right, so first of all, tell us who you are and where we are.
Robin Waters is my name, and we are in Malloys at the Reading Market Terminal.
And Robin is rocking the most amazing nails. I just have to say, that has nothing to do with food, but your manicure is exceptional.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So, what do you guys sell here?
We sell a lot of American food. It's delicious. Our cheesesteaks are probably the most popular.
Okay.
The chicken pot pie.
Sounds delicious, like comfort food.
Exactly. Our breakfast is amazing.
All right.
Amazing. People get upset when they miss the breakfast.
Okay.
They cut it off when it's time to cut
Oh,
off.
wow, really?
They're like done. Like 11 o'clock, done.
Well, we'll remember that. We're only here for a couple of days.
And what did you eat last night?
Last night I actually cooked at home. I made baked acorn squash with brown rice, quinoa, and sauteed orange peppers with red onion.
Oh my gosh, I'm picturing it and it's beautiful. It's got all those
I have a
colors.
picture of it. I'll show
I bet you do. I want to see it. Yeah, all those colors are beautiful. And what makes what you guys sell here, back to that special? Like, we're making these drinks that we're having.
So all of our specialty cocktails are made with fresh squeezed fruit from Iodine's produce, which makes the drinks especially extra delicious.
And is that a local?
Yes, they're actually all. That's also the same owner that owns Molly Malloys.
Oh, okay.
So Iodine's, Molly Malloys, and Tootsie's, the South
we saw that.
They're all the same owners.
Okay, so it seems like they're interested in healthy stuff as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. And then what do you do to stay healthy in a really tasty world?
Well, I try to eat as healthy as I can.
Obviously.
I do work out and I lift weights about 4 or 5 times a week.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to
wait to the
get
new
into
cardio, I hear. Strength training is what you
yeah. Well, I'm actually thinking about getting into the what do they call it? I just blanked out.
I don't know.
The,
bodybuilding?
Well, that's what I want to start competing.
Awesome.
Like bikini modeling or physique competing. But I also I want to get into what's the fit? The
CrossFit?
CrossFit. Yes,
Okay.
thank you. I couldn't think of it. So now getting into that.
Yeah,
So-
well, I think you're ready for it. Yeah. And how do you do all this with love, kindness, and compassion towards yourself and others?
I don't know. I love people. I love, that's why I do the job that I do. I love making people happy, seeing people smile. I just like smiling. I like.
It goes a long way.
I like waking up in the morning and just going through a day and just being.
Sweet.
Fabulous.
Nice.
Lovely.
So now we are taking a break from all of our marketing here at Molly Malloy's, and we are having a interesting cocktail break. So mine is called Kale in It Liquid Lunch, and it's got vodka, cold pressed kale, pineapple, apple, and ginger with freshly squeezed lime juice.
And I'm doing what's called a whole new world. It has Kinsey 7-year whiskey, jasmine tea, and lemongrass infusion. I'm so excited.
All right, let's taste them. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, that is kale-y. Oh my God.
Is it really?
It's like a smoothie with vodka in it. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest.
It's a brand new breakfast is what I think it is. It's good. You can really taste the tea in mine. I like it. It's good.
Wow. All right, that's growing on me, but it's really weird.
Once again, Rahul Gupta, General Manager of Reading Terminal Market. What did you eat last night?
Last night I ate leftover Vietnamese pho that I made for my wife on Sunday.
Nice.
Because she's had bad cold.
Oh, perfect.
So we're still working our way through that. And I made summer rolls.
Nice. Yeah. You're consistent. You're thematic.
Yes. Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
So how do you stay healthy in a tasty world? And especially in a tasty workplace?
All day long.
I was a competitive swimmer through college, and I still swim a lot.
Awesome.
So I think that's my only key to it. Although this is, since I've been on this job, it's the first time. My biggest problem has always been I lose weight when I'm stressed. It's the first time that I've gained weight. Which is
interesting.
Yeah.
I've always wished I was one of those people that lost weight when I was stressed. The stress is always greener, right? Exactly. The stress is always greener. Yeah.
I wish I had one of those exercise regimes I did my entire life.
Yeah. We just want to be you, Anush. Basically. Except I could never work here. It would just be, I do not have the discipline to live in this place.
And then how do you do it with love, kindness, and compassion towards yourselves and others?
The ethos that I described to you about how this is a place where all walks of life come to.
Yeah.
I think we try and demonstrate that every day with our staff, with our merchants, with the merchant staff, and I would say ever more, there has never been a more important time than now for an institution like the Reading Terminal Market, and to make this statement that it is a place for everybody.
Super powerful.
That's lovely. So we are about to have a grilled cheese sandwich from Meltcraft, Valley Shepherd Creamery, artisanal grilled cheese, if you please.
that just has giant wheels of cheese that you just want to buy because they're very, very appealing. Well, it's
so yummy.
It's got brie and caramelized onion and
I want to say cranberries. Is it
cranberries and pine nuts. All right, so we're going to pull it apart, and it's going to demonstrate the classic cheese pull. Can you hold the other side? Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's classic. That's a cheese pull.
We have a video going on at the same time here.
Look at that.
Oh my God, it's hot.
Good Lord, that's a good cheese. It's gooey. Is it, what are the onions? Are there onions on there or not?
Yeah, I think there was caramelized onions.
Caramelized onions.
So it's a little sweet. And the cranberry's a little sweet, which goes with the brie. You know, a little sweetness is good. The bread is well done. It's sort of in a panini style. It doesn't seem like there's any butter on the bread, but it's a buttery bread, so it doesn't need it. But it's got lovely grill marks, lovely melt all the way through. Absolutely delicious.
Spectacular.
All right, so our first question is, who are you and where are we?
We are Shibuya Exotics, based out of Princeton, New Jersey, and the mushrooms come primarily from Kennett Square.
So right now we are selling all of our cultivated mushrooms. We have maitake, we have lion's mane, we have portobello caps, piopinos, yellow oysters, gray oysters.
They're beautiful.
King oysters. We also have shiitake. We have creminis.
Yeah, they look like art. And some of them are right here in the dirt, right? They're
Yes.
still growing. That's
Yes.
amazing.
This is mushrooms in a bucket, they call it, and you can take, we are not selling them yet, but we were looking to, but you can take this home and pick them when you're ready, and it'll have 3 growth cycles.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And then these are just sawdust bags that this is what the mushrooms naturally grow out of.
Oh, really?
And they put the spawn and the fertilizer in here, and this is how the mushrooms grow.
That is super cool. And so what makes you guys unique?
Makes us unique. So primarily out of Kennett Square, you're going to see the mushrooms, the white buttons, the ones you see at the grocery store, which are very common. You come to us and we have the more exotic ones, which is where we get our name from. So, you know, you're going to see the shiitakes and the maitakes and the oysters.
Yeah, there's mushrooms I've never seen here before.
This is unbelievable. And what did you eat last night?
Last night, you don't want to know.
Oh, yes, we do.
Do you?
I had to be
Be honest, go for it.
Yeah, I have
All right, so last night we just had some pasta with some chicken in it, just plain, nothing too crazy.
I thought it was gonna be dramatic.
No. My wife works late at night and she gets home, you know, after normal times that people would eat dinner. So whatever's quick or left over from the night before.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you stay healthy in a tasty world?
Oh, especially being here at the Reading Terminal Market, and I've only been here for 5 days now, since Saturday. It's tough. My wife wants me to start packing lunch. So,
Smart woman.
yeah. But I do want to try things here at Reading Terminal, and it's looking like they are starting to have some more healthy options in here. So.
Yeah, that's great.
And how do you do it with love, kindness, and compassion towards yourself and others? Like, how do you keep it real?
How do I stay good? You know, I think just meeting people and different types of people. You know, you're not going to get joyful customers every day. Some of them are just going to come up and they won't even talk to you sometimes. They grab a mushroom, but I'm always going to say thank you for coming and buying and hope to see you again.
Yeah, so connecting with the people.
Yeah, definitely.
And those thank yous go a long way.
Yep.
That's great.
Hey, everyone. After visiting the Reading Terminal Market, Kate and I went out of town a bit to John's Roast Pork in search of a classic Philadelphia cheesesteak. Kate found this place after researching what is considered the best of the best as cheesesteaks go. Enjoy.
All right, we're here at John's Roast Pork because they are purported to have the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia, and I had to try it. What did you get here, Rick, as a vegetarian?
After I ordered my Veggie Sub, I got a lot of dirty looks. As they repeatedly told me, this is not the place for vegetarians or Veggie Subs. But they put one together for me, and it sounds really good.
Yeah, we haven't tried it yet. So, how is that Veggie Sub, Rick?
It's actually really tasty.
It's gorgeous.
It has a good combination of mushrooms, spinach, tomatoes. It really is every vegetable you can want. It's super tasty.
It's beautiful. There's
With
peppers
provolone
and
cheese.
onions
And it's not runny and soggy like most cheesesteaks are.
and there's tons of it. There's tons of veggies in there. It's not just like a piece of bread with a few veggies on it. It's steaming hot. And one of the best things about this cheesesteak, which is amazing, is the way the cheese is sort of melted throughout it. Like, I don't know how, it's like almost like it's liquefied, but it's real cheese. And the steak is cut really little. It's particular bread. I think that's my understanding, is the cheesesteak bread is really specific. So you have the same bread that I do.
The bread's really tasty.
Yeah, it's the Philadelphia cheesesteak bread, I guess, is a big deal. But this is absolutely delicious.
What's so amazing about this place is driving by, you would never notice it. It's a hole in the wall.
It's a shack.
It's a shack. They have outdoor picnic tables. Outside of the main shop where we sat, you're just in basically a shack with like plastic windows. There's no heat. There's very basic lighting, and it was cold.
And there's like 4 tables, and you just are going to share them with whoever else is there, which is kind of fun. We had lunch with 2 very nice people.
Yeah, exactly. And there's just cable wires, electrical wires running over the entire restaurant like they could fall at any moment on it. It's just really amusing, but it's super popular.
Yeah, you would not think to stop here if you were driving by, and yet there's a sign. It won a James Beard Award, so we're not the only ones. I do sort of regret not getting the pork, I have to say, at this point. But I couldn't even finish the cheesesteak. It's not like I won't be able to, manage it.
You want to get one to go?
I do. I'm not going to, but I do. Yeah. Who are you and where are we?
You're in South Philly. My name's Bernie. This place has been here since the
1930s,
30s. It's a hole in the wall. Like Steve says, he probably driven by it 100 times, never would have stopped.
Yeah, right? Why would you?
But we know about it because it's been in the paper. It's been in the, I read the Inquirer, I read all the papers.
Yeah.
It's been in the paper for years. It's by word of mouth.
Oh, wow.
You know this area by word of mouth. If you're in this general area, especially in warehousing or commercial or business, you'll see guys in here with business suits. The officers come here. The firemen come here. Everybody.
Nice.
Everybody comes here. This is a well-known place to eat. Wow. Absolutely. And the food is outstanding.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing?
Oh, the roast pork. The roast pork with sharp provolone. Absolutely.
Oh, see, I have to come back for it. I had to go for the cheesesteak because I'm from out of town.
No.
Is that a mistake?
You got to come back for the roast pork. Steve's never been here.
First time.
And what did you say? You said it was pretty good?
It's very good.
The roast pork?
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I do love roast pork, but I felt like in Philly I had to have the best cheesesteak,
Yeah, true.
There's other places for cheesesteaks, but this is the roast pork place.
All right.
That's why you got the pork on the sign. There you go.
And
That's
it's actually called James John's roast pork.
Right. That's right.
You see, in Philly, it's all about the bread, the roll.
Yeah.
Right? Discovered, yeah.
I mean, come on. This is a perfect roll.
It really is.
What makes the roll so great? Because it was really freaking tasty.
Made right here.
It is. It's made locally, I'm sure. It's probably from Cash's and one of the other bakeries in the area.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of well-known bakeries in this area.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's amazing because it holds together, but it's still soft, and it doesn't cut your mouth up, and it's not too much of it. It's just the right amount.
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, we hope you have enjoyed our tour of Philadelphia, and we welcome your feedback. And check out the website for more information about Reading Market and the people that we have interviewed here.
You can follow us. Please subscribe on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Facebook at You Won't Believe What I Ate Last Night. You can also check out our webpage, which has lots of fun recipes at youwon'tbelievewhatIate.com.
Yep, and our YouTube channel has little videos as well that are related to the podcast but aren't, so there's a little bonus stuff on the YouTube page, site, whatever it is. And of course, our podcast is supported by the generous donations of our listeners such as yourself, so you can find a way to do that on our website if you feel so inclined. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.